Hey. Listen, I remember my music today. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon to our replayers in case you're watching this at a different time. For those of you that are here with us live, hello, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. We appreciate you being here. I'm Tisha Marie Johnson, and thank you so much for tuning in tonight. Told y'all we will be back, and I am back with these incredible young ladies. And so we're going to get this conversation started in just a few minutes. But listen, if you're here, share the broadcast. And I also want you to go ahead and comment, say hello. We want to definitely say hello back. And listen, you want to go to register for this Super Saturday, bit.ly/no more loan. It's scrolling at the bottom of the screen. You can get the link, go to the link so that you can be a part of what we're going to be discussing tonight and the reasons why you need to be a part of this conversation. So tonight we're talking about the options that are available versus the consequences. And so maybe we'll talk about the consequences first, because there always is a consequence to something, be it good, bad, or indifferent. And so as it relates to student loan debt, I get these pop-ups every day about the student loan situation, and I got a article today. I couldn't get it out. I got an article today that says student loan forgiveness isn't happening, says experts. Now I know, again, listen, your girl, I've been with the government 25 years plus. I know what red tape looks like. I know what that process looks like to get something approved. Don't hold your breath. Don't wait. Go ahead and get started. And it starts with being educated. It starts with having the proper information and the knowledge so that you can make a wise decision. And so we're going to talk about all that today. I'm going to let these lovely ladies introduce themselves. By the way, I am from Detroit, Michigan. You heard me say I'm in the government. Yes, I'm there. And also had an opportunity to be introduced to something that's been an incredible force in my life. And so that's one of the reasons why these lovely young ladies are here today as well. So I'm going to go according to my screen, Kelly, and then Miss Aisha, and then we're going to bring on Miss Susie. I know she was getting situated. So go ahead, Kelly.
Greetings, everybody. I'm here in Detroit, Michigan, actually a little outside of Detroit. I'm a little place called Ecorse, Michigan, and I'm totally excited about being here with you and to just kick it with you and talk to you about your student loan. Well, we're talking about tonight the consequences. Okay, there are consequences. One, we're already into the holiday season, and if you haven't started or considered it, it could be a huge problem if you put all your money into one basket for us, giving out a whole lot of gifts and knowing that you have this overload that is coming. This train is coming. It is definitely coming. And I heard someone say, I think it was yesterday, if they don't call for another, what do you call it, hold back, or they don't call for another timeout, I forget what they're calling it. We're definitely going to see people getting garnished and checks being taken, people having trouble, and we have the money lady below to tell us more about how I'm saying it all wrong, but they will come into your account. They are looking for you. So you want to make sure that you can be proactive, and that this proactive will help you not have a heart attack, not have a stroke, not panic, because January is always a panic and a blackout month for many people. Most people don't save money for January. They spend it all at the end of the year and they look for February. But this is not the time to do that this time. This is the time that you want to be proactive and make sure that you can at least get things started. You need to check on your student loan. You need to get things rolling. You know you owe the money. How do you know you don't owe the money? You went to school and you didn't pay, or you couldn't finish paying for whatever reason. And it may not even be your fault, but don't let it go get worse by February 1st and they garnish your wages. The problem with them garnishing your wages is that once they garnish your wages, it's probably no more help for you at that point because they're already in the system and it takes a moment to get anything regulated or get anything fixed if they can fix it. So you want to stop that. You want to stop. This train is coming. You do have to pay. You have to get on a program to get help. So we're here tonight to talk about you getting help and to encourage you to be proactive and to know that February 1st is coming. So January 31st is the end of the CARES Act. And February 1st, they can start snatching as soon as February 1st. So you said, well, I'm going to work on it January 3rd, January 4th. Well, the problem with that is that everybody will be on that train. They're only going to help, from what I read, only going to help 1% of Americans will be able to get freed from their total debt. Freed totally. So that means everybody else that's not in that category is going to have to get the put the rubber to the mat and move before January 31st. That means you have to talk to somebody. You got to get online. You got to get you have to all have all your papers together. It's not that easy. It really isn't. So really reconsider how you're going to handle this Christmas, this New Year's, how you're going to party. Maybe you need some of that chunk of change for next month. Now, this is Auntie Kelly trying to help you. I'm trying. You need to listen this time. You'll be ready for next Christmas. You'll be happier next Christmas. You'll have a little more money in your pocket if that's what you're worried about. But don't walk into January with nothing and need a whole lot of something. Okay, I'm signing out.
Ooh, you know, you said something, and that was one of the things that our student loan advisor talked about. You want to stop this before it gets to garnishment, because
Yes,
when it gets to garnishment, only a judge can turn that over.
yes,
So you don't even want it to get that far. You know, why not when there's an option? Miss
yes.
Aisha?
And you know what? I want to say this right fast. I had a lady that I was trying to help, but she had let it go so far, she was already in the garnishment and there was no help for her. And guess what it was? It was her pension. So she's already retired. She's 71 years old and they're taking this money out of her check every month. This is it. So this 71-year-old woman had to go out and get another job. You don't want that to happen. You don't need that stress. Nobody need that extra stress. When you cut on the news, everything else is going on. The last thing you need is anything else coming out of your pocket that you can't stop. You can't regulate. Am I right, money lady? Am I right?
Uh, hey everybody. Excuse me, my name is Aisha Stearns, the money lady. Just like Miss Auntie Kelly has stated, we put things off, and I think we touched on it a little yesterday, is that we procrastinate and we put things on the back burner thinking that it's going to disappear. And unfortunately, it's not going to disappear. So even if you're not in the 1% or in the 2%, you can still be proactive and get this thing rolling. Get on the train because the train has already taken off, to be quite honest with you. So you might just miss the train, okay? But you know what? I need to take a train ride, but that's besides the point. But what I'm trying to say is that when we when we're not proactive, and we're talking about the student loans, when you're not being proactive, you're missing out on money. So the consequence is that you're going to be paying out more than what you could really be paying. You get what I'm saying? Everybody's situation is different, but would you rather pay a car note $600 a month of your student loans, or would you rather pay, and this is just a scenario, everybody's situation is different, or would you like to pay 200 or $100 worth? You get what I'm saying? That's a big difference. So what can you do with that 400 or 300 or $400 difference? Do you get what I'm saying? So we're wasting money and we don't want to waste money. I'm pretty sure that you don't want to waste money as well. And so we have to understand is that we're in the mindset of the holidays. We probably buying gifts to people that we don't like. We probably buying gifts to people that probably don't deserve the gift.
Right.
We wasting money. And
Yes.
so why are we wasting money on people that probably don't give a hoot nanny fool about us when the government is going to get their money and they going to collect on it whether you like it or not? So again, the key word today, the key word today is proactive. Okay? We're going to be proactive and we're going to get to getting, which is getting our student loans in order so they won't garnish your wages. So they won't what is it? So you won't go into default. So you won't have to go to the judge and all this and all that. It's just unnecessary. You get like unnecessary warfare, you know? Warfare is inevitable, but it's unnecessary where it could be prevented. So again, as we stated before, the choice is really yours of how you want to go about it when it comes to your student loans. Do you want to take the option of going to bit.ly / no more loans? Or do you want to take the consequence of not going to bit.ly / no more loans and allow the system to take money from you and which is already yours? So the choice is yours. I'm going to pass the mic to Miss Susie.
Ooh, listen, Aisha got the what they call it the sludge hammer. She got the hammer on y'all this week. Y'all, listen, y'all better get in this Super Saturday, bit.ly / no more long. Miss Susie, hey, take yourself off mute.
Hey, hey, good evening, everyone. Wow. Kelly. Miss Aisha. Oh my God, the money lady. You gave a word. I'm gonna give a word. My word is freedom. The lady talked last night about life word, and the life word for me is freedom. I continually want to be free because God has made me free. So if He's made me free, I want to be free in every area of my life. I want you to be free in every area of your life. You don't have to be bound. You really don't. He's already done it. We just need to walk in it. We need to do the work. Are you willing to do the work? We talked about consequences, the consequences of our actions, of being stagnant, of being, of laying, waiting, putting things aside, not wanting to move when we need to move. We've talked about legacy. What are you leaving for your family? What are you leaving for your children? You gonna leave them debt? Are you gonna leave them a nice little something to work towards and move forward with? There's a legacy out there with your name on it. But what type of legacy is it? Again, the word is freedom. I want you to be free. It meant so much to me to not have that student loan debt hanging over my head anymore. It meant so much to me to see my score move the way it moved, giving me the freedom to do the things that I needed to do. I'm a homeowner. I was able to start building on my home, adding to my home, creating new value, putting new value to that home. But we got to be free to do those things. Like she said, there's a big difference in paying a $600 student loan payment than 100 or 200, or not having a payment total forgiveness. It's possible, but you got to walk the walk and be willing to do the work to get to that point. If you're not willing, don't procrastinate. Don't procrastinate. Don't do the woulda, coulda, shoulda. Don't do that. Mm-mm. Nope. Been there, done that. It's not a good place to be. It's time to move. Freedom. That's what we're talking about. Trying to help you be as free as we are. Back to you, Tisha.
Awesome. Yes, freedom. And so we talked about options. So the definition of an option is something that you select. You have this opportunity to come and make a different choice, make a decision. Thank you, Stephanie. You can opt to do something rather than just letting something happen to you. As Aisha said, be proactive. Rather than waiting for the rug to be pulled up under you, waiting for something drastic or critical to happen, listen, I ain't too, y'all know I'm pretty transparent on social media. I'm not too proud to say that I have experienced, and it wasn't a good thing. I have experienced a situation where I didn't even know they were coming to garnish my wages. And it happened because of a debt that my name was on, but it was also in somebody else's name. But they came to get me because I had the job and they knew how to get to me. You don't want that to be your situation. You want to make sure that you go to bit.ly/no more loans so that you can sign up, get the information that you need to get your student loans taken care of. Now, we don't guarantee any particular success or amount, but what we do know is that we've had a lot of ladies, all of the ladies that you see in front of you have had their student loans taken care of. Pardon me, got choked up there. They've had their student loans taken care of, as in they had them evaluated, they had the paperwork done, and so they're set. So you want to come to the Super Saturday so that you can speak to the student loan advisor. You can get the information, find out how you can get access, because nothing worth having in life is free. So there's an investment. Listen, I need you all to change your mindset about the things that you need to help you. You need to invest in yourself, your future. Someone said legacy. What legacy are you leaving? Are you leaving a legacy of debt, or are you leaving a legacy of wealth? Or are you leaving a legacy that just said, hey, you were here and you didn't leave us no debt after you left? Because listen, one thing is for sure, you're going to have Bill with you until the day you die. Bill is still going to be with you on that day that you die. So why try to avoid it? Go ahead and handle it. It may be uncomfortable. Listen, I'm thinking about some conversations that I need to have before 2022 that are going to be uncomfortable, but it really is all right because I'm looking out for me, my family, my legacy, and what needs to happen in my life. Now, does that mean that it's going to feel good? It's going to be all peaches and cream, all roses and daisies? Not at all. Because with beautiful roses, there are what? Thorns. Sometimes there are some thorns that you experience in life, but you got to experience the thorn in order to have the beauty. So you may need to encounter a uncomfortable situation. You may need to talk to the money lady so you can get your situation straight. You may, need to talk to the person who's sharing this information with you so that they know how to help you. We're here to help you. We're not here to harm you. We're not here to put extra added. Some people are going to look at it like, oh, I already have this debt and now you want me to spend more money. I want you to invest into your better financial future, is what I want to do. So go to bit.ly/, no more loan, bit.ly/ no more loan. That information is down at the bottom of the screen. Feel free to go register so that you can be a part of this Super Saturday. It's going to happen via Zoom, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're not going to keep you long, very mindful with your time, but we have some powerful and important information. If you have student loan debt, we have some information that you have to see. Yeah, you have to see it. I want you to be free. I want you to go into the new year knowing that I did something that is going to make a difference. Like Kelly said, if it's a year from now, when you look up next Christmas, where could you be? See, the last thing I'm going to say, and then I'm going to pass the mic, is we have to stop being so proud. Ask for help. I often talk. I come on my platform. I'm shifting to transformational coach, but I still got to talk about relationship because life is about relationships. Sometimes you have to make a decision that isn't going to feel good in the interim, but the long term effect is going to be real good. So you may have to do some, cut back in some ways. Do you really need 152 channels for cable? Could you just be all right with 50? How about this? Do I really need to pay full price? I'm so happy to hear that Michigan is supposed to give back some of the insurance money that we've been spending out all these years of my life. Now they said $400. $400 does not cover almost 40 years of driving, but I digress. But what could you do if you were able to save on your auto insurance, your homeowner's insurance, your renter's insurance? What would that mean for your future self 12 months from now? Go to bit.ly/ no more loan, ladies.
Yeah, Tisha, and what I want to talk about or mention is that when you was talking about investment, how there will be an investment, right? And so it's funny how we can invest in everything else, but when we get down to the nitty gritty of things, oh no, I'm not willing to invest in getting my student loans taken care of. But when it comes to your birthday, you invest. You have this event planner. You go all out, especially if you turn 50. You get what I'm saying? You have a event planner for a wedding. You go all out for your wedding because that's your day, right? What I have here, you invest in a home, right? Because you want to be a homeowner and you don't want to continue to give um money to these rent people. And guess what? People who like Jordans, y'all remember standing in line for Jordans? Uh-huh. You will stand in line. You will probably sleep over to Academy or where a Foot Locker or the mall or whatever it is to stand in line for some Jordans, right? Some Jordans that probably cost about $10 to make, but you spending $200 to $300 to stand in line to get one pair of Jordans, right? But when it comes to us as individuals, that's giving you an opportunity, that's giving you an option to make sure that your student loans are taken care of so that it won't affect your credit score, so that you can walk into a place and have buying power. You get what I'm saying? But you don't have that buying power, or you don't have that power at all because you neglect the fact to take care of things in which you need to take care of. See, I'm coming to you straight and I'm gonna come to you direct because it's time to stop patty caking. It's time to stop holding people's hands and look, this what needs to get done. This what you need to do. It's a process. Everything is a process. You get what I'm saying? We talked about covenant. You being in covenant with your student loans. It's time to make the decree. Okay? And guess what? It's still a process for that decree to go into place. There's still an investment that you have to make in order for that decree to come into place. So, when it comes to this particular option or options, because there's over 70 different programs, 70 different options or more that you can choose from. So, what you want to do? That's me. What you want to do?
May I encourage you to want more for yourself, more for your family. One of the things that this pandemic um, has laid out for many of us, whether you wanted to learn it or not, is that there are some things that you could absolutely do without. For 3 or 4 months, we did without a lot of stuff. Some people went without getting their hair done, their nails done, their getting a pedicure. Some people went without drinking and going to the clubs and partying and throwing their dollars up, making it rain. You made it rain for somebody else. Doesn't it make sense for you to make it rain for yourself? Make it rain for your family, your children, or the children and family that's coming, or your grandchildren? Doesn't it make sense for you to have your own? Let's not be so caught up in everybody else's success while you're in poverty and you know you're in poverty, trying to pretend like you're not. It makes sense to get help. You need help. Yes, pride is in it because you don't want people to talk about you. But let me tell you something. When you're looking for something great to happen, at some point, you have got to run out that door and not give a sweet cracker who's looking. When you can see the gold mine at the end of this tunnel, opposed to horse manure in the back of you, which one would you choose? Go for the gold mine. Run out. Yes, I got debt. How do I get help? That's what help means. Help say when somebody asks you, well, I thought you had help means I don't have it. I'm lacking in something. That's why I'm asking you for help. We're here to help you. We're here to help you. We want you to be happy. I personally know what it feels like to wake up January 2nd with nothing and the rent or house note is due, car note is due. Um, you got plenty of food because you have leftovers, but you have other bills that are due, your cell phone. I understand in January you get caught up with the festivities and people start making you pull names and pull, and then they put a stipulation on it. You can't spend less than $25, and you already have a house full of people that belong to you. I understand, but you have got to know when to call it quits and say, on the other side of this, I'm coming out victorious. You must come out victorious. It is important. It's an imperative. It is great for your health. It is great for your peace of mind. It's great for you. It is great for you. Can you really just smile and say, whew, I feel pretty good. My score is up today. I feel when people come to me and show me the new latest shoes and they're $400 and $500, are you kidding me? That's a car note. For some people, that's health insurance. You're gonna buy $450 pair of shoes. One, because they're red bottoms. Get you some good shoes and paint them red if you want that, if that's the case. But you don't have to pretend for anybody. If you don't have it, don't, first of all, don't get caught up in wearing somebody else's name. Wear your own name. Be your own person. Pay your own bills. Be able to pay your own bills. We have to stop. We're wearing raggedy clothes, distressed clothes, and making that person who ripped your clothes up and making them extremely rich. And you walking around looking raggedy as a Felix and put some makeup on, and they said that's a style. Well, if that's the case, you could have did that and saved that money. Help yourself. You got student loan debt. You have a debt. You may even have a parent loan debt. So you may have your loan plus your child's loan. You really need to be careful how you ending this year and promise yourself, I'm going into 2022 better than I left out of 2021. Better. Look to be better. This time next year, you need to be better. Your finances need to be better. You need to be able to see the light at the end of this tunnel. You need to be able to be on the outer side of the tunnel, but you're so close to the end. You need to you need to you need to experience that. And you need to experience it before without something drastic happening. Without you with don't you want to just live? Don't live the fake life, live a real life. You're going on all these trips all year long. Some of you went to all kind of places. Hawaii. You spent big, but you owe big bills. And you at the end of the year, and January is coming. And you know, if you're in Michigan, January don't give a sweet cracker. January is freezing cold. The heat got to be paid. The lights got to be paid. Your house note, your rent has to be paid. And student loan by January 31st have to be paid. At least get on a payment plan. If you owe these people 150,000 because you got a bachelor's, or 250,000, 200, or somebody owed 360,000, they had a parent loan and their loan. Can you imagine them coming after you January 1st and you only have $27 in your bank account and you haven't paid all but 3 of your bills, and they're the big bills? Can you imagine? Help yourself. We got help here. We got help. Meet us Super Saturday, this Saturday, December 11th, 2:00. Meet us. Meet us. We're looking forward to helping you. It's more than the glitz and the glamour. It's more, I'm not even begging you. I just want to encourage you. I want to encourage you to want more for yourself, want more. Honey, this is a time and space where you should be couponing, not by paying for nothing at straight price. Are you kidding me? You don't know what 2022 is going to be like. But we do know that January 31st, if you don't have them people money, they coming after you. They coming after you. They the government. Give me my money. Got your little education. Give me my money. Auntie Kelly love you. I love everybody. I know what it feels like. I want you to be encouraged. I want you to push past this. I need you to. Why? Because we are better together. And if you strong financially and I'm getting strong financially and we're all strong, guess what? We're some powerful people. When we're financially set, when we're mentally set, and we're not all stressed out, we're not all burdened down about our bills, about the student loan. I thought they were going to help. They gave us a little stimulus check. Well, you spent that, didn't you? You got to do better. You spend it on weave hair, whatever you did. Come on. Come on, girl. Come on, sugars. Y'all got to do better. Love y'all. Auntie Kelly, love you.
Lord Jesus. Okay. I'm gonna be quick. But I just want to know how you doing. We've been in this what, 2 years now, a year and a half, however long it's been. How you doing? Cause see, last year I was totally stressed out until I got to October and I figured out that God had something to show me how to get this some of the stress off my life. Cause I was worried, Lord. At some point in time, they're not gonna give us any more extensions, and I don't have what I need to have to be able to pay what I need to be able to pay. And then I got a message through Facebook, a friend who shared something with me, and we're sharing with you because we want you to be, again, that word free, to take that load off, to take that weight off. Because the article I read, it says it's almost 60 days. Well, it's less than 60 days now before tens of millions of students, loan borrowers, are slated to be thrown back into payment. It's also saying that when you start calling up to make arrangements or to try to figure things out, there's 2 and 3 hour waits on the phone just to get to somebody. So why not start now? Get on the phone with somebody who can help you get everything figured out and straightened out now. See, when I talked to the person, I was able to get things straightened out to the point where I could say, as they say, as an old, look, I'm going to date myself. Plop, plop, fizz, fizz. Oh, what a relief it is. It was a relief. It was. It truly was a relief. God don't want all that stress on you. He don't want all that stress on you. He's put he's put it out there. This is the opportunity. So I'm sharing it. We're sharing it. We want you to be free. We don't want you to have opposition. We don't want you to have consequences. Get to the site and register. No more loan. Get on there. Bitly, no more loan. Get on there and register. Come and listen. Come and find out the information. And invest in yourself. The finances lady says, invest in yourself. Be willing to invest. It's okay to invest in yourself. That's the most important thing when you invest in yourself. What type of investment are you making? An investment that's gonna what, tear up, burn up, go away? But are you making an investment that's gonna last? A legacy that you can leave for your children and your children's children. Come on now. It's time for us to do better. So let's do better. All right. I'm gonna leave you with that.
Wow, that's good, ladies. Thank you so much for sharing. Listen, if you haven't gone to that link already, bit.ly/no more loan to sign up and register. Or maybe that's not your situation. Maybe you don't have a student loan or you don't have a Parent Plus loan, but you know somebody. I promise you, you know somebody. And you may not even know that you know somebody. Go ahead, share this broadcast, share this information that we're presenting so that nobody is left behind. Listen, before this, I didn't know Kelly. We live in the same state. We have we probably have hundreds of mutual friends, but I didn't know her until I reached out, shared this information with some people, and somebody that I knew shared it with her. That's what we need to do to empower one another. Share when we get something good, share the information. Don't be stingy and don't be so cynical and don't be so critical. You can't make a decision about something that you haven't even looked at yet. And I get it. Maybe some of you have experienced something where it was a scam, it was a scheme. But I promise you, none of these ladies or myself are on here because that's what this is. I got better things to do with my time. Hello, somebody. But we want to help you. We want to empower you. We want you to know that there's an answer. You've been praying for an answer. And listen, stop telling God how to bring you your answer. You don't know how he's bringing the answer. It might come from your enemy, but rest assured he got it to you. So what you gonna do when you stand in front of him? Say, "Oh, you didn't give it to me. Oh, I like the person that you brought the answer through. You brought the blessing through. So what? Get what's yours, take it, utilize it, and better your life. Come to the Super Saturday this Saturday, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You don't even have to leave your house. Guess what? If you don't want to get dressed, you don't have to get dressed because you won't be on camera. So don't even worry about that. Just come. bit.ly/no more loan. You need to go register. It's going to send you to a Facebook group. Join the Facebook group. We're also sending out the link. You want to join the Facebook group so that you can get that get in the group and connect with other people. But we're going to send an email with the link and all of that as well. So don't miss out on this opportunity to get your student loan debt taken care of. We've helped families in have forgiven more than $2 million. And that's been just a year, a little bit over a year, that I actually said, let me share. Just think about $2 million, and that's just scratching the surface. That's not the total impact. Thank you for sharing, Ellen. That's not the total impact that this company that you're going to hear about on Saturday has had. But you need to come to the presentation, get the information, and then share it. Listen, if I were you, I'd come get the information and then run tell everybody that I know, even if it's not for you. But I promise you, you're going to hear something that can impact every area of your life. Are you open? Stop being so closed. Stop being closed-minded and be open. I want to address a comment. I don't know if she's still on, but Tiffany said, explain how the student loan debt affects your buying power. We have examples from our team of people who went to the closing table. Imagine you get your dream house. You have walked through this process. You've been a builder. The house was, you watched the house go from concept to concrete to creation to manifestation. You get to the closing table and they say, hey, you got student loan. What's up with? And it doesn't matter. You could be in a program, but they're going to utilize that as part of the debt that affects you. Don't let that be your story. You may think, well, I pulled my credit report and it ain't on there. Believe me, they're going to find it. If you got it, they're going to find it. So you want to make sure that you come get in front of a professional, someone who can help you and get your whole life together. For 2022, you should want every area of your life to be in stellar shape. I don't know about you. For my vision, because I don't do resolutions, my vision for 2022 includes a lot of things. And guess what? I'm not waiting till January 1st to get them started. I'm starting now because all you have is now. You can't say I'm going to do it tomorrow. Tomorrow ain't promised, first of all. And when you get to tomorrow, it's going to be now. So start now. Point blank, period. Start right now. bit.ly/no more loan. We want to see you Saturday. I want to see you Saturday. I want to invite you to come. We're not going to keep you long, I promise you. But you're going to get the information that you need. You're going to be able to share that. You're going to be able to make an intelligent decision because you've gotten the information. And listen, we've already told you it's an investment. You're going to have to invest in your solution. What do they say when you get on a plane? in case of an emergency and the oxygen should come down, what do? You put the mask on first. Save yourself some. Listen, it was me trying to help everybody do everything for everybody else, save everybody else. You got to save yourself first. Put your own, be a participant in your own rescue. Put your mask on first. Put your mask on by coming to our Super Saturday, bit.ly/, no more loan. Go ahead, come get the information. We're gonna have a good time. You know, it's gonna be some music, it's gonna be live. You're gonna hear some testimonies. These ladies have testimonies that'll be shared on Saturday. We have many more. Our team has many more. Again, don't miss out on this because one of the ladies said you're gonna wait till January 25th talking about you gonna be in Asia and bye. She gonna be like, girl, bye. I told you 60 days ago to come on and get your stuff together. No, we're gonna help you, but listen, why would you want to put somebody you want your lack of, you want your slothfulness to be somebody else's emergency? Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that to my student loan advisor. He is a hardworking man, has plenty of clients, and especially after January, is going to be on his. I don't even know when he's gonna sleep. I don't even know. But what I do know is that you have an opportunity to handle your situation, get in position. Like I think Kelly said, get in line for the Jordans, for the new Jordans. Get in line now, so that when February 1st comes, you not run around trying to figure what you're going to do like a chicken with your head cut off. Don't do that. Go to bit.ly/, no more loan, bit.ly/, no more loan, bit.ly/, no more loan. We're going to let you go. Listen, we'll be here tomorrow night to share in part 3 of this. If you missed yesterday, go ahead to my page, one of the ladies' pages, so that you can see the broadcast from yesterday. But we'll be here tomorrow night, and I'll be back on Saturday morning at some point to extend a last minute plea for you to come and save yourself. So, ladies, any parting words before we get out of here tonight?
I'm so looking forward to Super Saturday. I'm looking forward to hearing testimonies even into the next year of how the relief, how you feel relieved, how you feel much better, how you have learned, how you are encouraged to encourage somebody else to get themselves together. I'm looking forward to it. I'm as they say, I'm stoked. I'm a little off with my hip words, but I'm stoked about it. So you be stoked too. Stoked is a good word, right? You know, Auntie don't know all the good stuff, but well, stoked. Be happy that you're coming. Auntie Kelly, love you.
Freedom. No more shackles. No more pain. Freedom. Freedom. Let's be free together. Come
Awesome.
to some freedom.
Aisha.
What's your credit score
Well,
run? Jump?
go ahead. Go
I
ahead.
said, watch your credit score jump.
That's what I'm
That's the
talking
thing
about.
about that's the thing about your the effect that having student loan has on your financial or your financial situation is that it does affect your credit score. You don't realize it. A lot of people will tell you, well, oh, it doesn't affect it, but it does. And when you get in there and you get yourself situated into a good program, that credit score, my credit score moved. It jumped. It increased. I didn't think it would increase, but it increased. So, freedom. Come on, freedom. No more shackles.
And by the way, the results that the ladies have gotten are done on an individual's basis. We cannot guarantee your situation without knowing your situation. But what we can say is that it is a
Yes,
very good program and it will help you if you let it.
yes.
Aisha.
I will leave you with a word that's very familiar and very popular, and it's called power.
Mm, very good.
And so it's time for you to take back your power because it was meant for us to have power anyways. So you lose your power when you don't take on opportunities. And the consequence is that you lose your power, right? And so, like the individual was asking about the buying power, I was really talking about the entrepreneur aspect when it comes to buying power, and probably shouldn't have said it, but when it comes to knowing how to handle debt. See, when you switch from a mindset to a consumer to a business owner, you handle debt differently. And so when you handle debt differently, it affects your buying power. And when your buying power is affected, is impacted, you don't have that power to walk into a room and demand that which you can demand to go your way, in command for it to go your way. And so we have to take back our power.
Awesome. Take back your power. Come on, take back your power by going to bit.ly/ no more loan, bit.ly/ no more loan, bit.ly/ no more loan. Listen, we will get out of here, get out of your way for tonight. We'll be back tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, same place. Hey, YouTube. Hey, Facebook. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for your questions. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for saying hello. I appreciate each and every one of you. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow night, but most importantly, we look forward to seeing you on Super Saturday this Saturday. So you guys have a great and awesome night.